We real Hebrew Israelites coming to you week in and week out, prophesying the downfall of America. First and foremost, I want to give our honor and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, and double honors to Apostle Great Millstones and to the elect man pushing this word, truth and sincerity in the four corners of earth. Now, the lesson that I want to get into is about how Israel think that just because we underneath grace that we don't have to follow the law, which they don't understand. That you're supposed to go by the law, you know what I'm saying? This is Joshua chapter 1 verse 8. This book of the law shall not depart out of thy mouth, but thou shalt meditate therein at night. So every day, daytime and nighttime, we should be thinking about these law, statutes, commandments. You know what I'm saying? And it says that thou mayest observe to do according to all that is written therein. So we can follow these law, statutes, commandments. For then thou shalt make thy way prosperous, and then thou shalt have good success. Because Deuteronomy chapter 4, these law, statutes, commandments are our wisdoms that's above all the nations. You know what I'm saying? When we follow after the other nations, the heathen nations, basically we downgrading ourselves. You know what I'm saying? We like to be on top, so we need to follow these law, statutes, commandments and come back to these law, statutes, commandments. You know what I'm saying? This Baruch chapter 4 verse 1. This is the book of the commandments of God Yahweh, and the law that endureth forever. So this law is continuous. It's never been done away with. You know what I'm saying? And it says, all they that keep it shall come to life. This Bible is, this word, this truth, and this knowledge is also known as the book of life, because it's our wisdom for the Israelite. You know what I'm saying? To live, to prosper above all the other nations. You know what I'm saying? And this won't downgrade us. You know what I'm saying? And it says, but such as leave it shall die. Like these 2/3 Israelites out here, they gonna die because they don't want to come back to these laws, statutes, commandments. They want to continue to do what they've been doing all along, worshiping themselves and doing what the fuck they want to do, being their own boss when really they ain't. You know what I'm saying? Man's purpose is to worship Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahshua. You know what I'm saying? And they not doing that if they only going by what they want to do. You know what I'm saying? This is Romans chapter 10 verse 5. For Moses described the righteousness which is of the law, and Moses was a prophet, he was a Levite, you know what I'm saying? It says that the man which doeth those things shall live by them. So when you do these laws, statutes, commandments, you're supposed to live within them. You know what I'm saying? Not just doing half and half, because that would be considered lukewarm. You know what I'm saying? You should do according to all this Bible for what you could. All this word for because try to do the law, statutes, commandments, the ones that you can keep to the best of your ability. You know what I'm saying? Like not getting linings, not making baldness upon your heads. You know what I'm saying? Not putting the razor to your head and getting that Mr. Clean look. You know? This is Matthew's chapter 5 verse 17. It says, think not that and this is your so-called Jesus Christ, you know what I'm saying, which his real name is Yahushua, he delivers. And the thing is that in the red lettering, that's when he is speaking. And it says, Matthew 5 and 17, think not that I come to destroy the law. So he's not going to destroy the law or the prophets. I am not come to destroy, but to fulfill. So he's only doing the law, statutes, commandments of this book, and doing what was been prophesied, so it could come to pass. You know. This is First John. This is First John chapter 2 verse 4. He that saith, I know him, and keep not his commandments, is a liar, and the truth is not in him. So all you all you 2/3 that go into this church and stuff, and you saying that, you know, since we underneath grace, you could basically still do what you could do. I mean, still do whatever you want to and stuff, because we underneath grace, saying that you can still eat pork, still fuck a man, fuck another man's wife, or even fuck another man. You know what I'm saying? You fuck a, you know what I'm saying? All that shit is folly. All that shit is against what the scriptures is saying. You know what I'm saying? Them churches are sending you off. You know, they gonna get you destroyed, and 2/3 of our people ain't gonna listen anyway, so they already doomed to get destroyed. You know, and you basically a liar. You know what I'm saying? You should like the Lord said in John 14 and 15. If you love me, keep my commandments. They don't preach that down in the church, man. So if you love them, you're going to keep these commandments. And if you saying that you love them and you saying it out your mouth and stuff, basically prove it then. And follow these law, statutes, commandments. Don't backbite, because you backbite against the scriptures. You backbiting against Yahweh Shem Yahshua. You know? This is 1 John chapter 3, verse 4. It says, whosoever committeth sin transgresses also the law. And that word transgression is to break. You know what I'm saying? So if you breaking the law, then do you love Yahweh Shem Yahshua? If you're not keeping it to the best of your ability, do you love Yahweh Shem Yahshua? You know, you should really think about it. For sin is transgression of the law. So when you sin, and that's what 2/3 of our people are doing, they sinning, they don't believe, you know what I'm saying? They're breaking the laws, and since it's not being since they sins is not executed speedily upon them, they just gonna continue to do so anyways. You know. This is this is